Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're going to discuss all about how to create a sidebar menu using HTML CSS and also a little bit of JavaScript. It is fully responsive guys, so let me share with you guys. I click on it and I am able to see the icons are appear, and when I hover the mouse on the particular icon I am able to see the tooltip has been appeared, right? And when I click the bars I am able to see my complete navigation bar has been appeared inside my web page. In the right side have a content. I just used the dashboard, but you can create another type of navigation bar or cards or many other things you can do there inside there. So let me share with you guys how you can create it from scratch. So I go to my code editor, and inside that I have a basic structure of HTML, and also I have a CSS file. Inside that I have a Google Fonts that we will use it like pop-ins, and inside the JavaScript have a just a file script.js. So without further ado, let's get started. But before starting the course, you need to get the box icons link and you need to include it, because I will use the box icons inside my project. You need to get the links. So I'm going to click on the download and you will get where it is usage. So you need to get where is the link, like this one. You need to get the link and you need to paste inside your project. So let's get started by the codes and understand how we can create it. I will use the sidebar. Outside of the sidebar I will use home section. Inside the sidebar I will use ally tag. Before using ally tag I'll use logo tiles. I'm going to get the logo image. I have a simple logo image, and also I will use the class names logo name. Inside that I will use a logo name and design studio. I will add the box icon I class bx menu, and also I will use the ID is pdm. So outside of the logo details you need to create a UL tag, assign the class now list. Inside that you need to use ally tag. Inside the ally tag you need to use I tag. Inside the I tag I will use the classes bx search. What happened bx? I will also add the bx search that will help us to display the search box, and also I need to get the input type text, placeholder is search, and yeah. So after the closing ally tag I'll use ally anchor link. This time I'm going to use anchor link. In the anchor link I'll use class bx grid alt, and I'm going to use the span tag. Inside that I will use the text is dashboard. Assign the class name is links. So guys, I will get these code and I will paste it multiple times, and also I will change the icons and text. So just a minute, you need to wait. After after adding all of the li tags, inside the li tags you need to add the different type of icons and different type of content. Once you add that, then the next thing you need to create a li tag. Use the class is profile. Inside the profile I will use profile details. Inside that I will use the image. The image is coming from my image folder, and this is user. After that I will use the name underscore shop div. Inside that I will use the name div. Inside the name I will use John Doe, and I will use the job is web designer. Outside of the this one, outside this one I will use as in the class bx so logout, and outside as an id logout, and that's our home section. In the home section I will use class text, and that's our dashboard. So we need to save it, and I'm gonna open it in the live server. It should be displayed the different type of content like icons and also text, image, so on and so forth is up here inside there. Great. So let's move on the CSS. We need to design it one by one. So this is the default properties like padding, margin, and so on and so forth. So let's work on the sidebar. So I'm gonna select the sidebar. I'm gonna use position is fixed. I will use the left, it will move to 0, top is 0, height I will use 100%, and the default I will use the width is 70, but I will use this time to 50 pixel, then I will manage it. I will use the background is hash 3 times 1 0 1 day, padding 6 pixel and 40 pixel. Also I will use the ZNX property 99. Last thing I'm gonna add is transition, because I will move it when I will click on the icon to display and hide the content. So I'm gonna use transition all 0.5s. The next thing I'm gonna select it sidebar dot logout details. I'm gonna use height is 60 pixel. I'm gonna use display property flags, align items center. Then we need to select the image tag. Inside the sidebar have a logo details. Inside that have an image. I'm going to use width 50 pixel, height also 50 pixel. I will move it in the right side, margin right side. We want them to move in the right side. So I'm going to save it, and it should be displayed the icons, logo, and as you can see my text has been moved in the right side, and this is the logo. In the right side I will display the icon. So yeah, I'm gonna work on it on later. So the next one is icons. So I will use the sidebar logo. So I'm gonna select the icon. First I need to check the icon class is used or not. I don't know where I use it, but I will leave this one. I will use the sidebar not logo details. Inside that I have logo underscore name, so I will use color will be white. Font size I will use 20 pixel. Font weight I will use 600. By default I will use the PCDs 1. Also I will use transition all 0.5 as. Let's select the sidebar button. So sidebar not logo details #btn. So I'm going to use position as absolute. It will move on the top 50%, and it will move on the right side as 0. I will use transform translate y -50%. Font size I will use 22 pixel. Also I will use the transition as well. 0.4s. Text align I will use center. and cursor is pointer. So I don't know where it is. It should be displayed when I will change the color of the text. Has sidebar logo tells and say that I have written ID like this one, so it should be displayed when I will change the color as well. So let's move on. Sidebar have itech. I will use color white. So I think it should be display all of the icons. Yeah, I have a mistake in the order, and I can't see the icon of the navbar. Okay, I will fix it on later. This time I need to check the order card. So it should be, yeah, great. So let's move on to the next properties. Height I will use 60 pixel, and main width I will use 50 pixel, font size I will use 28 pixel, and I will use text align as center, line height is line height 60 pixel. I'll select the nav sidebar.nav list. Inside that I will use the margin top 20 pixel, height it should be displayed 100%. And also I will select in a minute, I will select the profile. So that this time I'm gonna use with 50 pixel, height is 50 pixel. I just decrease the size of the image, then I am able to see everything is up here, and also my icon is up here inside there. Reason for displaying that on there, I need to use position is a relative inside my alitic, so it should be, where is my alitic? Okay, a minute, I need to select the logo tells, and okay, I need to use position relative inside there, so I think it should be displayed. Oh yeah, great. As you can see, this is my content and this is the logo as well. Okay, so let's see, the next one is nav list, and in the nav list sidebar li, I will use margin all side, not all side, top and bottom 8 pixel, left and right 0. List style type I will use none. I will use the position relative, but I will use the tooltip on later, then I will add the tooltip. So I will use sidebar li tooltip, and inside that I will use position absolute. I will manage it all later. This time I'm going to comment out. Right. So let's move on the sidebar input field. Sidebar input width I will use 100%, and width 50 pixel. Font size I will use 15 pixel. Font weight I will use font weight 400, and outline none, border also none, and then I need to use border radius as well 12 pixel. Also I'll use the transitional 0.5 this, and I'll use the background is hash like this one, not this one, 1D1B1, and also I'll use the pairing 0, 0, 0, 3.5 m is the right side, and I'll use font size 1 m. Reason for using the padding right side, I need to display the icon inside there, right? So the icon has appeared, but I think I need to check my sidebar menu input field. Input type text. Just a minute, guys. Also I need to use the height as well, 50 pixel. Yeah, but why I can't see the width? Yeah, great. The content is moved on the right side. So I'm gonna comment out and then I will manage it on later. So let's select the search box to display it inside the input field. So I need to select px search. I need to use position is relative, not the absolute. It will move up 50%. It will move left 0%. Transform, translate y negative 50%. Font size I will use 22 pixel. Background color I will use like this one, and also I will use color will be white. So yeah, as you can see, let's uncomment it and let's try it. It should be display perfect. No. bx search, and I'm gonna change the padding. Okay, I'll leave the padding this time. I'll just check it. Height 55 pixel. 60 pixel. Yeah, it should be perfect. Just a minute. Good. Okay, I will manage it on later. This time I just design it. Right. In a minute. Good. So let's see the another points that we need to design it. So I need to select the sidebar ally anchor link. So I need to use property display flex, align item center, height is 100%, width also 100%. Text decoration I need to use none. Background I will use like gray, dark gray. Color I will use light gray. Border radius I will use 12 pixel. Transition I will use all 0.4s. So you should be able to see great things. Yeah, perfect. And then I need to select the sidebar ally anchor link, hover the mouse on the links. How we need to use color will be background I'll use white, color will be dark. And then I need to select the sidebar ally anchor link. I need to select the link. It's called name. I'll use color will be white. Font size I'll use 15 pixel. Font weight I'll use font weight what 400, and I will remove the space, so I'll use the white space, no rep. Then I'll use pointer events, none, and last thing I'm going to edit transition 0.4. And by default I will use the opacity is 1, but I will manage it on later when I will display and hide that. Right, so my icons doesn't appear cat on the hover the mouse on there, but I will use sidebar ally anchor link, hover the mouse dot link name comma, and I will select sidebar ally anchor link I tag. I need to use color will be okay, and also I'll use the transition all 0.5s. So it should be display great thing right now, as you can see guys, but I think okay, I need to remove that. Right now as you can see guys, let's move on. So let's select the sidebar ally tag eye tag, I'll use height, it should be displayed 50 pixel. Line height, I'll use 50 pixel. Font size, I will use 18 pixel, and I will use the border radius 12 pixel. So these are icons, guys, right now, as you can see. So let's select the sidebar, align or profile. So I need to use the position is fixed, and I will move it. First I will use the height 68 pixel, and I will use the width will be 250 pixel. And the next one is I will use bottom, it will move on -8 pixel. Padding 10 pixel, left and right is 14 pixel. Background, I will use dark gray color, this one. And also I will use the transition all 0.5 SA. And also I will use the overflow properties hidden because I don't need to display the scroll bar. So first we need to save it, and right now you can't see any changes inside there because I need to okay, here's the problem. Just a minute, it should be displayed. Yeah, great. As you can see, it has been moved on the bottom, but I think something is wrong on there, so I need to fix that. So I will use the position fixed, so it will move on the left is 0, so it will move on the right side. Okay, let's see the content that is appear inside there. So I'll use sidebar, align, profile, I'll use display flex, align item center, flex red, no red. Right, the content also has been appeared, and then we need to select the image. Right, so that is sidebar, align image. So I'll use width will be 45 pixel, height also 45 pixel. Object fit is cover, border radius I will use 6 pixel, and I will move it on the right side is 10 pixel. So it should be displayed perfect on the position. Yeah, great, guys. Let's see the another things that help us to manage our sidebar, align, profile. Have a name, comma, same thing, but this time I'm gonna select it, job. So I need to use font size is 15 pixel. Font weight I'll use 400 pixel. Font weight I don't need to use that. I need to use color space white, and I need to use a white space low red. And finally I need to select the sidebar, align.profile.job, and I'm gonna use font size is 12 pixel. So we need to save it, and yeah, as you can see, guys, great thing has been appear, and our sidebar is great on the left side. So let's see few more things we need to edit. The first one is sidebar, the profile, and we have a logout. So in the logout I use position is absolute, and I use top 50%, right 0, transform translate y -50%. Background I will use a dark gray color, and with 100%. Height is I will use height 60 pixels is best. Also I will use line height is 60 pixel as well. Border radius I will use 0 pixel, and transition yes, and also I will use the cursor pointer. Yeah, great. But the default I will use the width will be 50 pixel. I will manage it on later. Yeah, guys, as you can see, and everything is up here on the sidebar, but few things we need to edit. But before adding few things, I need to display my home section content inside the web page. So I'm gonna select the site, not home section, I'm going to use position as the relative, and I will use min height 100 vh. It will move top 0, and left will be 78 pixel by default, but I will use it not 78 to 78 pixel. I will use the transition all 0.5 s, and also I'll use that index properties. So it should be display the content right now, as you can see, but I need to add few things inside the home sections text, and I'll use display inline block. Color will be gray like this one, and I will use the font size is 50 pixel. Font rate I'll use 500 pixel. I'll use the margin 80 pixel. So yeah, great. So we need to save it, and yeah, it's looking so nice. So let's move on the logo name. Okay, here's my mistake, and also logo name. What is the name that I used inside? Okay, there's a mistake. Right guys, but I need to set up my btn menu. Okay, I will use the text line will be right. By default I will use it in the right side. Yeah, it has been appeared by right side, but I need to set up my logo image in a minute. Logo name, font size. Yeah, it's appear on grid position, but I'll use -5 pixel. Now this one 7 2 positive 2 pixel. What actual size I will use on this? Just a minute, I will use it as 0, but I will check out my logo name that I have used the padding margin. So like there. So here's the logo image. So I need to comment out, and yeah, it's up here on the grid position, guys. And also I'll use the margin right on there. One line. 0.5. Yeah, 0.2. Yeah, perfect. And I'm able to see the scroll bar has been appear top to bottom, left to right, but don't worry, we will fix it on later. So this is our simple navigation bar, but the default I will display only on icons and also tooltip. When I hover the mouse, then display the tooltip, and when I click on this one icons to display the complete navbar, otherwise display only on the icons. So let's move on there and work on it. So I need to move on there, and I will use the class on the open. This is a static class, but I will use the JavaScript to display the class on there. So step number 1, the default I will display the width of the navbar is 78 pixels. When I will click on that in a minute, when I will display the right, like this one. When I click on this one icon to display the complete navbar, right? And also we need to set a few things inside this. So when I click on the sidebar open class will be active, then I need to assign the width will be 50 pixels. So it should be display complete navbar right now, as you can see. So I use the class on there, but I need to design the icons and so on and so forth in this one position on this one width. So after this one I need to just a minute, I need to check a few things that we need to edit and set up it. So okay, so by default is input is like this one. So the input width, height, width, and also I need to use the width is like this one. And then I will use the sidebar and dot open. The width will be padding 0, 20 pixel top and bottom, left and right. One by one I'll use it. And the width will be 100%. And then I need to select the search box. So open, then bx search. Background color will be like this one, color will be. So when I hover the mouse, this class will be active, then it should be work on there, right? So let's see the link name. So in the link name, the default I will use the opacity 0. By default I can't see the, yeah, good. And when I hover the mouse, what is the link name? Yeah, when I hover the mouse, just a minute, I'll use sidebar dot open, align anchor link, then select the link name, and I'm going to use opacity is 1, and also I will use the pointer event is out. So let's move on, and we need to sidebar align. Okay, by default is profile size, I'm gonna add it is 78 pixel, but when the open class will be active, then ally profile when his width will be 250 pixel. So let's see, yeah, and also I need to add few more things in the ally tag. So profile logout. So let's see, sidebar dot open dot profile, and we need to select logout, and I need to use width 50 pixel. By default I will use the width will be 100%, right? And I will use the background is none. So I need to save it, as you can see guys. So let's fix these content. So I think I need to move on the Java HTML file, and we need to check the icon class. I need to hide this one. text in the small screen size like this one, and also the content that is appear on the link name, right? So when the default size is 250, so link no, okay, profile align, so I'll use the opacity is 0, li profile not there. So let's find out the link name, guys. Link name. Okay, here's my mistake. Not the mistake is li sidebar, li anchor link, link name by default is the opacity is 0. First I need to check the link's name, right? So we need to copy the name, and here's my mistake, guys. Okay, link's name, just a minute. Yeah, as you can see, and also I need to hide my logo, right? So where is my logo? Logo name like this one. So by default I will use opacity 0, and not the logo name. I need to select the just a minute. I will use opacity 0, but when the class will active, open logo details and that logo name, I'll use the opacity 1, and we need to set up this one in the center. So what is the name of the btn like this one? So I use the text align on the right side, so I need to get it. I'm gonna paste on there, just get the class is open. I use text align center. No, it doesn't work right now. Just a minute, I'll use text align is right, and this will be center. Yeah, great. So here is a simple our neighbor, but when I will add the classes active like open, it should be display the complete neighbor right now, as you can see, guys. So yeah, cool. So let's move on the JavaScript, and we add the functionalities like add the click to display the neighbor and so on and so forth. But before working on the JavaScript, I will fix few things inside the CSS. So in the home section, I need to add the open class as well. When I will open the sidebar, that open means neighbor is open, I will use this one icon, size and section. So I need to use the, it will move on the left 250 pixel, and I will remove the overflow as well by using this one calculation. I will use calc 100% weight negative by 250 pixel. By default I will use the home section left, it will move on only on the 78 pixels, so it should be displayed the perfect right now, as you can see. But I'm able to see also scroll bar as well. So in a minute I'm gonna check. Okay. I'll use width calc 100% negative by 270 pixels. Yeah, everything is gone. I can't see the scroll bar anymore, but when I will use the class is open, and yeah, everything is up here on grid screen size. Yeah, look, let's move on the tooltip. Yeah, so we need to work on the tooltip. Okay, so after the input field, I need to use this parent tag, use the class tooltip, and inside this parent tag you need to use the text search box. You need to get it and you need to paste after the dashboard, after the anchor link, and inside that you need to use dashboard. Just copy that and I'm gonna paste on there. Same thing, I'm gonna get it outside of the anchor link, that is user, and outside of there that is user message, and I'm gonna get it, and that is tooltip is analytics file manager, and get it, paste on there, and I'm gonna get this one spent a paste on there, just add the text is all, and I'm gonna get one more time and paste on there, just use it, set, and finally I think, yeah, here are settings, so we need to save it, and I'm able to see the text has been appear. So let's move on the CSS, and I have used the tooltip command inside my CSS, so we're gonna use it and we're gonna work on it. So I've used the sidebar li and the use position is relative, so I need to select that tooltip class, and I'm gonna add it is, it will move top 20 pixel, and I will use the left calc function 100% negative by 50 pixel, and I'm going to use that index properties 3, background color is white, also I'll use the box shadow 5 pixel 10 pixel, 3 padding top and bottom 6 pixel, left and right 12 pixel, border radius I'm going to use 4 pixel, font size I will use 15 pixel, font weight I will use 400, white space I will use no wrap, pointer events I will use none, transition is 0, and also by default I will use opacity is 0. But when I hover the mouse on the li tag, then I need to select the tooltip class, tooltip, and I'm going to use opacity is 1, pointer events auto, and also use transition all 0.4s, and it will move on the top 50%, transform translate y negative 50%. So I need to save it, and I'm able to see the file manager will appear inside there in a minute. File manager like this one. Okay, I need to get it and paste inside a light tag outside of the anchor link. Yeah, so opacity 0, just a minute, tooltip. As you can see guys, when I hover the mouse, but I need to fix few things inside there is when I worked negative, okay, negative 50 pixel. As you can see guys, great. And last and final one is, but when the class will active, then I need to hide it. So in a minute I'm going to check it, the class is active, and I have, okay, when the class is active, then I need to remove this one, tooltip. So I need to select the sidebar that open class is active, then I need to select the li tooltip display. No, that's it. Yeah. So let's move on the JavaScript, and we need to add the dynamic data. Means when I click on that to display the navbar, otherwise display the just hide the navbar. So I need to use const sidebar document.query selector. I need to select the sidebar class because I will use it to display and hide the navbar. Then I'm going to select the close btn document.query selector, and I'm going to select the hash btn. This is my 3 lines icon like this one. So I need to use the close btn, add event listener, click event. When the event is executed, then I need to use sidebar the class list dot toggle, means display and hide the class. Which class? Open class. First we need to save it, and let's look at that what happened. As you can see, guys, yeah, great. And when I hover the mouse, and my tooltip has been appear. And another thing is, when this class is active, then I need to display another icon. So I'll create a function menu change btn. I'll use if sidebar that class list that contains, means if the class name added inside the sidebar with class name is open, then comment the body, and then I need to select the close btn. This is the icon, guys. I need to use class list dot place plus which class you will use place bx menu. By default is bx menu, and I need to change it bx menu hyphen alt right, otherwise display opposite of this one. So in a minute, copy paste, and I need to use this one on there, and that will appear on there. So you need to call that function close btn event. So we need to save, and it doesn't work right now, guys. So I think something's wrong. bx menu, query selector, bx menu alt right, bx menu sidebar class contains place. Everything is great. I don't know why it doesn't change. Yeah, the content has been changed, guys. As you can see, the icon has been changed. In the small screen size, you can't see the icon, but when you hit it again, I'm able to see 3 lines but not equal. In the small screen side, everything is equal right now, as you can see, guys. So this is a complete navbar, but finally and last few things I'm gonna add it. In the responsiveness, means small screen size, I need to hide the tooltip because I need to display it on the small screen size. So I'm going to use media max width 420 pixel. I'll use the sidebar tool tip display now. So when you save, and when you will hit the small screen size, so let's see what happened on there. Yeah, I'm able to see the scroll bar, guys, but I need to fix it on the small screen size. I need to change, just a minute, I will check it in the 768 pixel. In the 768 pixel everything is great, but when I will hit like this one size on there is perfect, but in the small screen size you need to add the change the content on this one text, and everything will be perfect. So let's see, I will use main width. I will select 540 540. So I need to select this one, and I'm gonna use font size is 30 pixel and margin all side I will use 10 pixel. So let's see, click on it. Yeah, it's great guys, as you can see. And I also add the range. And max width 768 pixels. Yeah, but when you will hit the 768 pixel, it should be display the small content. Yeah, as you can see guys. So you can fix it in the different devices by using media query. So I just tell you guys how you can create a sidebar nav. So thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.